Okay, I'm going to work through some subtracting integer problems. Today we learned to change all of our subtraction problems to addition by adding the opposite. So anytime you would read or say the word minus, you want to change it to plus, and then whatever term comes next, you make it its opposite. So for example, that's a 3 and that's a -8. So I'm going to add the opposite. Now it says 3 plus -8. I have more negatives, so my answer is -5. This one here, we did a lot of arm movements. When you have minus and negative, you guys know that that turns into a plus sign, so I'm going to add the opposite, and that just now says 6 plus 7, which is 13. You can look at these as individual pieces. This says -10 and this says -9. So all we're doing is rewriting this as an addition sentence. This says -10 minus 9, so instead it's going to say -10 plus -9. I didn't change anything, I just changed it from subtraction to addition. I don't know why I put a 19 there, that's just 9. -10 plus -9 is -19. Okay, again here we have minus and negative together, so I know that this is going to be adding the opposite. Remember, when we have a negative and a negative together, we just have to help it out and make it plus. So now this says -5 plus 4. I have more negatives, so my sum is -1. Okay, looking down here, they just gave you 3 terms instead of 2, but anytime you see minus, you want to make it plus. We're going to add the opposite. So this says 11 minus -2 plus 14. So I'm going to add the opposite. This says 11 plus 2 plus 14. I don't need to do anything with this piece here because it already is an addition problem. So 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 plus 14 is 27. Okay, this one says -16 minus -12 plus -8. Right here, when you see this minus a negative, your arm should kind of twitch and you should be doing your movements to make it a plus sign. So this is going to say -16 plus +12. I added the opposite. I took the opposite of this -12 and made it a +12. So this is -16 plus 12 plus -8. So I just rewrote it. -16 plus -12. I have more negatives. I have 4 more negatives, so -4 plus -8. Negative plus a negative keeps it a negative, so I have -12. All right, number 7. 6 minus 17 minus 4. So if you look at these terms, that's a 6 already. That's a -17, and that's a -4. So we're just going to rewrite it like that. So it's going to be 6 minus, instead I'm going to say plus -17 plus -4. So I just rewrote it as an addition expression. All right. You can add in any order, that's your property. And I know that -17 and -4 together make -21. And I still have this 6 over here. 6 plus -21, I have more negatives. So my answer is -15. Hope this helps.